Hey, Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Doing another little thing right quick. This one, I'll call it nude, or excuse me, new versus renewed. And it's just a little quick lesson. More to come. I'm going to just read it for you. Next, I'm going to read this from a book or what have you. But it's going to give us some understanding on the difference between a new covenant or rather a renewed covenant. Let's see which one it is. Like Johnny Cochran said, if the glove don't fit, you must have quit. So here we go. Phlegm in my throat, y'all. New versus renewed. Let us look at the term new as used in Yirmiyahu 31 and 31. It actually says Yirmiyahu in this one. Interesting. Behold, days are coming. I'm going to read that again. I'm going to start again with that, with more feeling, more passion. Behold, days are coming, declares Yehovah, when I will make and it says right here, it's quoting from King James Version, a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Yahudah, not like the covenant, which means in law, contract, not like the contract which I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Kemet, aka Egypt or Mitzrayim, my covenant or contract which they break, although I was a husband to them, declares the Yehovah. Yirmiyahu. Sorry, that was my uncle texting real quick. Let me hurry up. Yirmiyahu 31 and 31 uses the phrase Brit Chadashah for the phrase new covenant. But does this passage refer to something new or merely renewed? In Hebrew, Chadashah denotes renewed or repaired, rather than brand new and never before used. Its equivalent in the Greek language is kahenos. Strong's number 2537. Kahenos in first century Greek describes something fresh in quality, unworn, and renewed. Compare this with neos, Strong's number 3501, which means something brand new, primarily in reference to time. Next page. Put another way, if you buy a brand new pair of socks never worn before, you would refer to the term in Greek as neos, kind of like off the Matrix movie, Neo, new. Now, when that pair of socks gets dirty, you would wash them. The moment you take them out of the wash and hang them up to dry, they are no longer new or neos. Rather, they are now kahinus, which means refreshed and renewed, not worn down. This is the same meaning behind the Hebrew term chadashah. It is related to the Hebrew term kodesh, which many times points to the Hebrew term Rosh Kodesh, or new moon, or renewed moon, if you will, or if you won't. It's your choice. In Shemuel Aleph, or in English, 1 Samuel 20 and 5, we read this. So David said to Jonathan, behold, tomorrow is the Kodesh, meaning new moon or renewed moon, and I ought to sit down to eat with the king. But let me go, that I may hide myself in the field until the third evening. Okay. Above, the word Kodesh is a reference to the renewed moon festival in Torah, or the Hebrew culture rather, or the Eve of the ancient Israelite culture. Approximately every 30 days, the moon cycles from dark to light and back to dark again. At the end of a 30-day monthly cycle, is the moon brand new, or is it merely renewed? The answer is obvious. It is renewed. True to the Hebrew structure, true to the Hebrew structure and prophetic context. The same is true of Yirmiyahu 31 and 31, or in English, Jeremiah chapter 31, verse 31. And it should read like this: Behold, days are coming, declares the Yehovah. If you want to use Yahuwah, Yahweh, Yahweh, Yeveh, whichever name you choose, Yah. So again, behold, days are coming, declares the Yehovah, when I will make a renewed and repaired covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Yahudah. Okay, just wanted to put that out there so people can hopefully get some understanding and some understanding to overstand the lies that the people have told to us, these Gentiles. Because remember, peoples, when these people got a hold to our manuscripts, they started changing stuff because they knew that if we was to have it in its originality and we start quoting the name correctly and actually keeping his mitzvot correctly with a joyful heart to serve the Most High, Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahuwah, Yahweh, whatever name, Yeveh, whichever name you want to use, that things will really change. And those prophecies that are written, they would start to manifest. But, it's not like we're waiting on the Most High. It's more like in Deuteronomy 30, that whole chapter, especially verses 1 through 7, mainly 1 through 5, he's waiting on us. That is the, how can I say, the manual on how to get this stuff really started. But that's a whole nother lesson. All right, y'all. Again, Shabbat Shalom.